funny. She's been performing all around Los Angeles. Put your hands together for Emily Russell.
Hello guys, how are we? Oh yes, that's great because I was going to go home and cut myself, but I thought coming here would be more painful. Please don't laugh at that because if you don't laugh, it gives me the courage to go home and do it. It's fine. I guess it's time that I come out to everybody. I am a bipedal, bisexual bicyclist who is also bipolar. Thank you. That is the applause that deserves. I love being bipolar. I think it gets stigmatized too much. I saw an ad for a drug that treats bipolar disorder, and it said that the side effects were poor decision making and trouble swallowing. I'm pretty sure that those are the effects of being bipolar, and I'm a spitter anyway, so wasn't planning on taking that, but it's fine, you know. I love being bipolar. It's great. I mean, I hate it. It's awful. It's terrible, but I absolutely love it. It's amazing. I love being manic. It's great, and I hate being depressed. And I think it'd be weird if I loved being depressed and hated being manic. That would be crazy. All right, you know. I think my bipolar disorder drove my husband to start smoking crack. Yep. After being with me for 9 years, smoking crack seems like a bright future. It's true. I think he was just trying to keep up with me, you know, because I'm up and I'm down, and he'd be up and up and up. But it's fine, you know. I'm actually in a great place with it. You know, my girlfriends used to always say that he was my rock, but it turns out I wasn't his. I'm just really thankful that he bought me an emerald engagement ring instead of a diamond, because he probably would have tried to smoke that. It's true. I really think the saddest part is that it took me 9 years to find out that he was a bigger Richard Pryor fan than I am. I was disappointed in myself. It's funny, I always told him that we'd be together for 1 year for every inch of his dick, but I didn't think that I was being serious. My sister thinks I'm a shallow person for being with a guy with such a large dick for so long because he had a large dick. And I told her if I was shallow, I probably would have broken up with him the first time we fucked. That's true. I mean, but it's so hard to argue with her when I have a bruised cervix, you know? It's very difficult. You know, I should have seen that the end was coming for a long time because we were just very different people. You know, I guess smoking crack makes you super horny, and you know, I'm a generous lover, but sometimes it's been a long day and I'm just too tired. So I offered to slow clap while he jerked off. He wasn't. I thought that was a generous offer, you know, like good, doing a great job. He also had a thing where he liked morning sex, but I hate morning breath. So I did this thing where I started keeping a box of Altoids on the nightstand, except then every single time he heard the tin shake, he would get an erection. Yeah. So I nicknamed his dick Pavlov. But then he started calling my pussy Schrodinger, because he couldn't figure out if I was dead or alive on the inside. I'm sorry, he was too much of a crackhead. He thought that Pavlov was a type of vodka, and that Schrodinger was the guy who played piano on Charlie Brown. Yeah, he was pretty, but boy was he dumb. No, he was a great guy, except for the crack smoking thing. Oh yeah, and the prostitutes. That was great. I'm the only one still feeling the burn, and it's not because I'm into politics. So he once told me that he wanted to grow out a long ZZ Top beard, and I was like, no way. Two can play at that game. You go ZZ Top, I go ZZ Twat, okay? Nobody wins with that game. Not me, not him, not Dollar Shave Club, not my waxing girl, nobody. But it's fine, it's fine. I think I'm finally getting ready to date, you know, getting ready to get back on the market. So I went on Groupon and I got a coupon for a facial. But it was really disappointing because when I got there, he just came in my mouth and I was like, this is not what I paid for. My first boyfriend always said that I was a blowjob child prodigy. I'm sorry, his defense attorney said that. If I could go back and talk to 12-year-old Emily, I would be like, Emily, what are you doing dating a 20-year-old weed dealer who lives in his mom's basement? You need to have some standards. You need to have some goddamn self-respect. You should at least be dating a 21-year-old coke dealer who has his own house. Right? You know, gotta move up. I did get hit on the other day. That was nice, by a homeless guy. Still got it. Probably the way I'm dressed. He's like, hey, you're one of me. No, everybody walks by and he goes, spare change, spare change. You know, I walk by and he goes, hey, mama, I want to take you home. I mean, I assume he meant to my place. Like, for real. I mean, what makes him think I would sleep with a homeless guy? Again. Right? Fool me once. The worst part about sleeping with a homeless guy is afterwards you can't be like, oh, the sex was great, but I gotta work tomorrow. You know what that's like. I think you better go outside? I don't know. What do you say? I know, we're in Santa Monica. It's not nice to joke about homeless people, but I can because I used to be homeless. Well, I mean, pretty white girl homeless, you know. You never want for a warm, dry bed when you have a warm, wet hole. It's true. It's true. Dick surfing, couch surfing, the same thing. I did get hit on by another guy the other day. He called me sturdy, which I think he meant as a compliment. I'm not sure. And then he asked me to help him move. But I'm not sure what he meant. I was like, sturdy, like you want to fight me, you want to wrestle, like you think you can balance your beer on my lower back while you fuck me from behind? Like, what does that mean? Still haven't figured it out yet. But yeah, you know, I'm a little trepidatious about it. I read an article. This is how good I am at dating. About this new thing called stealthing. Has anybody heard about this? Somebody has. No? Okay, so apparently there's this thing where you're fucking a guy and he takes off the condom in the middle of sex. I know, right? Like, what makes him think that he deserves to feel all the soft, silky smoothness of the herpes scabs that I spent all day picking? So entitled. I'm just kidding, you guys. They don't have herpes, just HPV. And it just kind of gives you cancer. It's fine. I did have a cancer scare once. That was a great time. We'll talk about this another time. I did go to Planned Parenthood. You know, we're already talking about my ex-husband smoking crack. We don't need to talk about the cancer scare. I went past a Planned Parenthood the other day, and there were a bunch of protesters outside, and I got really upset. I just wanted to, you know, like throw some eggs at them or something. But it's so hard to get them extracted in the first place, and it's so expensive. It's like, I'm just gonna freeze those for later. Maybe keep them going. Got a lot of really great genetic material here, you guys. Thank you. My dad's a Polish Jew, and my mother's Irish Catholic. I know, terrible. They didn't know how to raise me, so they compromised and went with alcoholic potato. I am a very devout alcoholic potato, okay, guys? But it's fine. You know, my parents have been together for like over 30 years, which is really confusing because my dad doesn't drink anymore. And he's married to my mother. I don't know what's going on. So I had great role models, and I don't know why I ended up marrying a crackhead. I think it might have to do with my second boyfriend who went to jail for murdering his girlfriend. I like to tell people I dodged a bullet with that one, but he really stabbed her, so that's not true. I'm from the East Coast. It's true, he did. He was in jail for stabbing her to death, putting her in his trunk, cutting her up. Great guy. I grew up in a small town outside of Boston, right by Cape Cod. Has anybody heard of Cape Cod? Yes. So HBO recently did a documentary about the heroin epidemic on Cape Cod. I know, right? I'm like, Jesus Christ, like, all I had to do was stick a needle in my arm and die? Like, what the hell am I doing up here trying to get an HBO special? I don't fucking know. Anyway, I'm Emily Russell. That's my time. Give it up.